Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Again, my name is Miss Bimbo, and in this video I'm going to give you updates about the new government in the UK, what their plans are about net migration. And there's a particular good news I'd like to share with you if you are a care assistant in the UK or you are looking forward to becoming one in the UK. We remember that during Rishi Sunak's government, there was a policy about immigration to stop care assistants and senior care assistants, from bringing in their dependents from March 11, 2024, which came into effect actually. But with the recent victory of the Labour Party and their assumption to office, there's been a slight change, which is good news. And some people have been testifying to the fact that they have been able to bring in their dependents even after March 11. I mean, care assistants who have just got their certificate of sponsorship in the care sector, they have been able to apply for their dependents visa and it has been approved. So the previous government, as we remember, changed the standard occupation codes from 2010 to 2020, and as a result, care code was changed from SOC 6145 to 6135, and that of senior carer was changed from 6146 to 6136. So now, the new government, when they assumed office, have made it clear and they have publicized it that once you get a certificate of sponsorship under the SOC 6135 as a care assistant, which is the current standard occupation code, you can now bring in your dependents with you as long as you're able to earn £11.90 per hour, which amounts to 23 or above £23,000 per annum. So if you are in care or you are a student and you aspire to, after your graduation, become a care assistant and get sponsored to work in the UK, now you can start applying for any sponsorship that has SOC 6135, which is the new SOC. They can now enable you to bring in your dependents, apply for your dependents visa. People have applied for their dependents and the applications have been successful. So this is good news to us, guys. Second good news is for family visa. We remember also that during Rishi Sunak's government, there was also this new policy that says that any British person that wants to marry or get married to a foreigner must be able to, earn up to £38,700 per annum, but they started off increasing it from 18,000 plus to 29,000. So currently, for any family visa, if you are a British and you want to marry an immigrant, a foreigner, you need to earn 29,000 per annum to be able to bring in your dependents into the UK. So now the new government, the new Home Secretary, Home Office Secretary, I think her name is, I'll just leave her name on the link on the screen for you, just come out to say, for now we're going to, suspend this particular policy, and then we'll ask the MAC, which is the Migration Advisory Committee, to look into this particular family visa change of policy and to review it. Initially, Rishi Sunak's government says, by 2025, we're going to further increase it from £29,000 to £38,700. But the Home Secretary came out on Wednesday to say, no, we're going to suspend any other change for now until further notice. So we don't know if by 2025, as already, planned by the previous government to increase it further, maybe this government is also going to come out by 2025 to say, we're going to follow the last policy, or maybe they are still going to, suspend it throughout 2025 and beyond, or maybe they are not going to change it anymore, or maybe there's going to be a reversal. We do not know what to expect, but we just hope and continue to hope for the best. Now, this one other gist is not so palatable. So I heard the news of this person. It was a student in the UK on a student visa, and after completing his studies, just awaiting his graduation ceremony, with about 4 months visa left, with about 4 months validity left on his visa, he decided to travel to his home country, maybe for one reason best known to him. And by the time he tried to, return back to the UK, the immigration officers, they denied him access into the UK, stating that you are done with your studies. What else do you need from the UK? You don't have any business anymore in the UK, and they just denied him coming back to the UK. I learned that he tried to communicate with the school to talk to them that he's here to graduate, he's here to do his graduation ceremony and the likes. But unfortunately, there was nothing in school, but there's nothing the school can do about it. And there's a lesson here for students. If you have like very short validity on your visa, on your tier 2 visa or even tier 4 visa, you should be cautious of traveling outside the UK. For students, you can inform your school to seek advice whether you should go or not, but at the same time use your head. So maybe you want to go on summer vacation and the validity on your visa is like 5 months, less than 6 months. Yeah, you really have to tread softly and maybe postpone your traveling till you get a longer validity, maybe with your post-study work or with a tier 2 visa. So these three things are the gist I just saw online. I decided to come and share the news here. So guys, if you have been looking for COS and you have already thought that, oh, you cannot bring your dependents anymore, maybe an employer has promised to sponsor you after your studies, now you can put your dependents, you can apply for your dependents under your COS, that's your certificate of sponsorship, with SOC 6135, even after March 11. So guys, if today is your first time seeing me, thank you for watching till this particular point, and do consider subscribing to this channel. Hey, if you like, I don't even know how to do this thing again. Consider subscribing to this channel. Please like and share, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.